Okay, so we're live. All right, so YouTube, go ahead and send out my post, my notification. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get started. All right. Let me set this camera right. Good. So as you can see today, we're going live. We're gonna be talking about educating our children, or you could say educating our kids. Depends on which one you want to use. All right. So don't forget that every Sunday I'll be going live, okay, and Shavon Rest TV, and I'll be talking about various topics. What time I'll go live? I have no specific time what time I'll go live, but it's anywhere between 4 and 6, okay, in the evening. Okay, so today's it's an important topic. I will try my best to fill in as much as possible as I can and what I know. Okay, and it is very important for us to know these things also, right? Because we have children growing up, and even if we doesn't have any children of our own, children is all around us. We see them every day, right? So we could also educate them on a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get into it. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is for us to educating our children, or educating our kids, is teaches your kids who they really are. Okay. First thing you have to know is who you are. I know even some of your parents, they don't even know who they are, because they will look at you and they will tell you that they are children of God, because they are so frustrated, they are so what you would say neglectful. They actually don't want to know who they are. And if you ask 99% of people who they are today, they will tell you that they are children of God, right? And if you answer something like that, that's to show you that you really don't know who you don't know who you are. All right. So we could go way back in ancient Kemet, which they call Egypt today. All around in Egypt, it will say, "Know thyself." Okay, and this thing is one of the most ancient, what you would say, language that ever existed. All right, the Greek, they went there, they make it their own. Every culture that go to Kemet, Egypt, and they use that as their own, or as a symbol to represent them. Okay, know thyself. So this is how you got to do it. You have to start out by teaching your children to know thyself. If they don't know their self, anyone don't know oneself, you won't know what step to take. You won't know when you are right from when you are wrong. You won't know the direction of which you should go. You won't know your purpose on this planet. Okay? First thing you have to teach your children is to know thyself. Teach them who they are. All right? Let them know there is first thing, there is an African. Okay? You have to let them know that. Nationality does not describe our nationality does not rectify who you are. Okay? anyone could be anyone could be a Jamaican, anyone could be American, anyone could be an Englishman, you could be a Frenchman, you could be anything that you decided on doing. But I always say this, no matter where the Chinaman at, he will tell you that he's a Chinese. Okay? Which means he know himself. He know who he is. The Chinaman, even though he was born in Jamaica, even though he was born in America, even though he was born in England, he will still tell you that he's a Chinese. Right? So teaches your kids who they are. Let them know who they is, because first, if you don't know who you are, you're not going to know your purpose in life. You are not going to know what step to take. You cannot benefit from life if you don't know yourself. Right? So we have to teach our children, know thyself. Teaches them who they are. You are an African first of all. Right? This is who you is. It doesn't matter where on the planet or on the continent you find yourself at this time while you're speaking or while you're alive. Okay? Teaches your children this kind of stuff. Educate them and their self. Self is the most important thing. All right? So that's the first thing I would like to talk about. And let's move on to the next one. The next thing I want to talk about is tell your children the truth no matter what the circumstances. Okay? Tell your children the truth no matter what the circumstances is. See, our parents lied to us. Okay? They misleaded us. No, I'm not here to blame my fourth parents or my parents for anything that is going on in my life today or any misfortune that I have in my life today. I'm not here to blame it on them. But, however, I will say this. And they also adapt this thing from their parents for not telling us the truth. Okay? I could give you an easy example. Remember when you used to grow up, when you used to be a kid, and you will have this man come around your mom and they will say it's your uncle. Okay, all right? So now they call him, no, they tell you to call him uncle. And now you calling this man uncle, and now you be like, hold up. So all along, this man was not my uncle because he was having a relationship with my mom. But this is how they learn things, right? This is how they teaches us things, right? And they are lying to us, but they use it in a way which it seems like it's a respectful way of dealing with someone, which it is not. It is called a lie. All right. Teach your kids the truth. Tell them the truth. Tell them how life is. Tell them what to expect, what to look for, and they will benefit more from you telling them the truth than for you to lie to them. Okay? This world is not fair. It is not equal for us as black people, as African people, right? It is an unfair world that we're living in. It's a prejudiced world that we're living in. It's a racial world that we are living in against us, right? No, I'm not here to tell you to point fingers on the government and the country and trying to blame someone else for our misfortune. That is not what I'm saying. My thing is, if you teaches your children, if you teaches your kids the truth, it will save them a lot of time to benefit in life, right? I could say that because if they had teaches me the truth about exactly everything how it's supposed to be and I don't have to learn it myself, I will have more time. Instead of going through a lot of stuff and learning it by myself, if my parents or our parents had taught us the truth about everything and how life is, and we don't have to learn it ourselves, you will be way further towards your goal right now than where you are today, right? So this is why you have to teach your children the truth. It doesn't matter what, okay? It doesn't matter how Don't say they're too young for the truth. Don't say that. Because if you don't teach them the truth and they have to learn it by themselves, you are not saving them time in life. And you're supposed to help them to be more beneficial in life. Okay? So tell the truth. Don't no matter what the circumstances is. Let them know how it is. Alright? And you will have that stress off your shoulder, right? Off your mind by telling them the truth. You're not gonna get old and then you say, you know, if I had tell them the truth, this wouldn't happen or that wouldn't happen. You have to talk the truth and tell it how it is. This is the world that we are living in today. Okay? The younger you approach your children about certain things, the more benefit it is for them. Okay? They will learn from an early age, from a tender age, they would learn what's wrong, what's right, and they don't have to learn it from someone else, because you are parents, you are your children's first teacher, especially mothers. You are the first teacher for your children. Okay, so it's important for you to tell them the truth, teach them what they need to know. All right, so we're going to move to the next thing I have here. You have to teach your children about riches and wealth, about money. First, when I was growing up, I was told that it is easier, right, for a poor man to get to heaven. Oh, how it is again? It's a quote that something about it is easier for a poor man to get to heaven, or something like that, or a rich man to get through needle eye. Some one of those quotes that they used to use, right? But I know you understand what I'm saying. This is a mentality of keeping first. Your parents, they don't know about wealth, they don't know about riches, they don't know about money, so they cannot teach you about something that they doesn't know about, right? So it is your duty to learn or teach yourself about wealth, about generation wealth of money, because money is not evil. All right, when I was growing up, my point, what I was trying to make earlier, is they teach us that money is evil, or if you are rich, if you have money, you are evil, you are a bad person. So if we have this kind of mentality growing up and we teach this kind of curse to our kids, our generation, what you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen? You're gonna have a generation of poor people, poor generation, poor class people, lower class people. This is what you teaches them. This is what they're going to inherit. This is what they're going to go with, because this is what you embedded in their mind, in their thinking. Okay? Teaches your kids about money. Teaches them how to make money, how to accumulate money. And if you don't know yourself how to do it, get those books. Go and research these. Everything is out there now, okay? Nothing is hiding anymore. Educate your children about making money. Save them that time, that they don't have to go down the wrong route, the wrong path, because they are broke, okay? What they should actually teach us when we were growing up, that to be poor is a sin. They never teaches us that, right? To be poor is a sin. To be poor is to living in poverty. It is the worst life you will ever want to choose. Teaches your kids this kind of stuff. Let them know these things, right? You need to have a vision for your children about money, about how to accumulate wealth, riches, right? So that their life will be much easier, all right? Because it doesn't matter what you say. Money is not the root of all evil. Okay? Money is not, the spirit of money is not something that do things by themselves. Okay? It's the person position who has it do this kind of stuff. Which means money can't be the root of all evil. It's mankind, it's human being, and their thinking, All right, and their belief system. This is what you call root of all evil. This is what you call insecure people. Okay, so teaches them how to make money, how to get wealthy, how to leave a generation and wealth, so that when they pass, their children can inherit that also. All right, so these are the things that we have to know. I have to say these things. I have to say the truth, because if we had learned that, like I say, I'm not blaming nobody. I'm just saying if we had learned that at a tender age, we won't have to go through certain things that we are going through today. Okay? And the next thing I would like to talk about is teaches your children self-reliance. Okay? Teaches them self-reliance, not religion. Okay? The worst thing to teach your children, to teach your kids, is religion. All right? I know that a lot of people not going to agree with me, but like I say, I'm here to talk the truth, and I have to say it, because we are speaking to the world right now. I'm speaking to all the children out there. The worst thing, as a parent, the worst thing to teach your children is to be religious. All right? First, I would say religion does not keep us together. Religion separated us. All right? Perfect example. If 7 people is in a room and they have 7 different religion, they cannot get along. They are not going to get along. All right? That's to show you that religion does not bring us together. Religion separate us. Do not teach your children religion. Teaches your children self-reliance. Okay? Teaches them about their self. Let them know their power that they have is in their hand, is in their blood, is in their DNA. It's already there from their ancestors. It hasn't gone nowhere. They just have to go back in it. It is there. It's always there. There's no one who's going to come to save you. You got to save yourself. Okay? Stop teaching your children about this madness, about Jesus coming down from heaven with angels behind him to save them. These things are never going to happen. Okay? How much hundreds of years, how much of our black people has gone, has died, and this man never come back yet to save nobody. All right? Do not teach your children, do not teach your kids religion. It is not good for them. All right? Teach them about self-reliance. All right? Let them know everything is inside of them already. They don't need to go outside their self to find anything, to do anything. It's already inside of you. The answer, the question, everything you need already inside of you is there. Go win yourself. Know thyself. Find it. Okay? Teaches you get up every Saturday and every Sunday you take your children to the church for a man called a pastor to tell him how to live his life. Now think about that. How that seems. How are you gonna tell someone how to live their life? Religion does not bring us together. Religion separated us as one. Okay? Teaches them self-reliance. Let them know how to be entrepreneurs. Let them know how to own their own business. Teaches them how to do things on their own, so that they will not have to depend upon the government. They don't have to depend on a pastor. They don't have to depend upon any religious leader to survive or to provide for their self and for their children. Okay? These are the things that we have to teach our children. Do not teach your children fear. because religion come with fear. If you have to teach your kids fear, you limited what they actually here to do, to accomplish. Once you teach this religious belief to your children, you're limiting what they can do. You're limited exactly what they are here to do. Okay? Fear is the biggest defeat for us, because once we start learning our teaching our religion, we are putting fear into our own children, into our own kids. They don't need that. Everything already inside of them. Let them learn from within. Okay? Do not capture that embedded in their mind, in their thinking, some European cult belief about white men coming down to save them called Jesus or anything like that. Do not do that to them. Okay? Do not indoctrinate them thinking, their mind, their thoughts about something that is not real. Let them be their self. Teaches them the right thing. Okay? Self-reliance. Let they be their own entrepreneurs. Let they own their own business. Teaches them how to make wealth, generation of wealth. Teaches them the truth. Teaches them to know thyself. This is all I have for this week. All right? If you like this video, go ahead and share this video. Leave a thumbs up. Also, drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about these videos that I'm making. All right? And like I say again, every Sunday I'll be going live. So just prepare for that. And this was Shavon Ras TV. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn your post notification bell on, so each time I upload a video like this, you'll get it right there on your phone. And I'll see you in the next video.